Okay, guys, so today is the 4th, which is a Thursday, 9:05 a.m. And yesterday we had FOMC minutes. So, did that affect the US 100 that much? Not really. We actually moved down a little bit more. Again, I'm going to ask the same question as yesterday. Is this now bearish, or are we still looking for buyers? Is our bias still to the upside, or is it to the downside? Which one do you think? Because yesterday we had this. Now we've got another downside day. Are we now looking for buys or sells? Which one do you think? So obviously, we're still looking for buys. And the reason why is because it's still bullish. We've still got higher highs and higher lows here. Even though it is a little bit below this high impact zone, this is just a minor move. Yes, it could move down a little bit more today. If we do get a signal to move down, yes, we will obviously short it to this level here, because we could actually see sell pressure come in all the way to this level here to grab liquidity here and then to move up. The only way that the overall direction is to the downside is if we break this level. So a high high and a higher low, it has to break this level in order to be an overall bearish market. So it's still got quite a way to go. But we could see short-term sells to the downside. But then again, today, this could be the move to the upside for NFP to come in tomorrow, non-farm payroll, the most high impact day of the month, and then push this all the way to previous high. So that's what I am expecting. Either this is going to go up today and then go up during NFP, or move down today, touch this level here, and then we see a beginning of a move to the upside at NFP. The New York Stock Exchange Open will tell us exactly what's going to happen. But today, basically, guys, we need to be thinking on our feet. So we have this consolidation here. To be honest, guys, again, this could go long, it could go short today. We don't actually know. I think that I'm going to be looking for a long still. But if I do get a touch of this level, and then at the open, I see the market just wants to fall. And then obviously I'll look for shorts to the 16220 level. That's where I will be looking. But then obviously again, if I do see the market wants to rally, because obviously at the open, we always see the direction of the market for the day. So if I do see price move up and we do get a huge rally to the upside, signaling that the market has taken liquidity, the overall direction to the upside is coming. Obviously, I'll be looking for a long here, targeting this level. Obviously, I would love to reach this level, but I really don't think that with it being Thursday, tomorrow, Friday, I don't really think it's going to touch this before the weekend. I don't really want to hold over the weekend. So that's the level that I would like to go to. So overall bias is longs. I'm only going to put this one in the setups because it's just the one that makes the most sense. Obviously, a little bit more technical, a little bit more advanced, going for a sell in a upward trend market. So obviously, if that does happen, I'll trade it. But for the setups, just for simplicity, I'm just going to post this one. So that is that. Let's have a look at US 30. So US 30 is basically the same as US 100, just 30 stocks instead of 100. It's as simple as that. So yesterday, again, moved down. Why? We did actually see at 1900, it tried to move to the upside. So I do think that this could still move to the upside today. Again, exactly the same as US 100. If US 100 is going to move to the upside, US 30 is going to move to the upside. If US 30 is moving sideways, US 100 is going to move sideways. They basically are the same. It's just whether which one you want to trade or which one you like the best and which one has the best spreads on your broker. But we obviously all have the same broker, etc., etc. So US 30 possible buys today, US 100 possible buys today. It's as simple as that. If we do see a move to the downside, obviously, again, more advanced, we could see a move down all the way down to this level, grabbing liquidity, orders for banks to buy, for hedge funds to buy, etc., etc. So could touch this level, could move to the upside today. We'll see what happens at the New York Open. So let's go to the greatest pound. No, in fact, let's go to gold. So gold, let's take a look at this. So gold, just like I wanted it to do, has moved to the downside. So this is actually a really good setup here now. So I didn't know on Monday. So this was Monday here. I didn't really know whether it was gonna move to the upside or move to the downside. Gold was a lot stronger fundamentally than the US dollar. So gold could have moved to the upside. Again, it could have moved to the downside. I just want to get this daily level right. It kind of is right, but it's not. 1 minute. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. So on the daily here, we have a rejection of the highest level that we've ever had in gold. Major rejection, touched this level twice. Now we have broken the high. So again, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now we've potentially got a lower low here, guys. Potentially. So did we break? Yes, we did. So now we're potentially going to see another sell today. With yesterday being bearish, today we're probably going to go bearish. But do fundamentals support that technical bias? Well, let's have a look. Gold is a positive 0.8. The USD is a minus 2.3. So long term doesn't make sense, does it? Medium term, gold's a positive, sorry, minus 0.4. The USD is a minus 0.9. Short term, though, gold's still a positive 3.4 and the USD a minus 0.6. So it doesn't make sense for this to move to the downside today. Technically, it does. Fundamentally, it doesn't. So there's a little bit of a whiplash in that one. There's a little bit of uncertainty in this market. So for now, I'm going to say sells, but obviously fundamentals need to be to the downside. Obviously, we will monitor them. If we do get an amazing entry and short term is very much to the downside, then we could take it, but just be aware that overall fundamentals, i.e. the long term, with with gold being so strong, a positive 0.8 and the USD being a minus 2.3, it wouldn't really surprise me that the overall direction comes in and we actually move to the upside. So that's gold. Let's take a look at the British pound against the yen. So let's see if this has actually moved. Okay, it has. So what we actually wanted to happen has happened. And why is that? Well, if you look at short term, the yen's a minus 5.6 and the British pound's a positive 3.3. So fundamentals are very much to the upside on this one. Hence why it's broken this zone, high impact zone, institutional zone, and now we're looking for the retracement. So just like I put on here, we've had that. Now, all you're waiting for is a retracement. If you are waiting for a retracement, I would 100% put a alert on at the 181,000 level, this level. When it touches that level, you are looking for buyers to come back into this market and push it to the upside. So all you're looking for now is a slight move to the downside to the 181,000 level. And then for buyers to come back in, you can either do this on the hourly, on the 4 hour, or on the daily. Completely up to you, but that is the setup. Nothing more to say on this. We're just literally waiting for it to work out. That's the Great British Pound against the yen. Now let's go to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, all crypto yesterday kind of moved to the downside, right? So what is this? Is it a crash? No. Is it a reversal? Yes. It's not really anything significant, is it? So a lot of crypto guys for like the past 2 weeks have just been seeing green days, green days, green days. This was like probably the worst like red day in like 2 weeks. So again, nothing crazy. We took profit at the 46,000 level. Again, it's a round level. It literally touched the 46,000 People took TP, basically the same as us, and it's moved to the downside. We could get another buy on Bitcoin today, or maybe even later on. So to be honest, guys, I think it's going to consolidate on the daily time frame. I like to trade Bitcoin. I don't like to really scalp it. Move that there. We can get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this as well. If I do see a very good setup here, meaning if I see, I was going to see like a pin bar, couple pin bars, and then maybe we see a decent move to the upside. If I do see this setup, I'll obviously trade this, and then I'll go to the 47,000 level. So this will be my trade, 47,000. Stop will obviously be just below the pin. However big the pin is, however big that daily candle is. So that's my bias on Bitcoin. Let's see if it makes sense fundamentally, because all your trades have to make sense technically and fundamentally. So Bitcoin positive 2.4, long-term USD minus 2.3. So Bitcoin is a lot stronger than the USD long-term. Medium-term, Bitcoin's a minus 0.2, the USD is a minus 1. Short-term, Bitcoin is a minus 1.1, the USD is a minus 1.2. So long-term, medium-term, short-term, obviously we had that sell-off yesterday, so it's going to be a little bit weaker. But overall, moves to the upside on this. Let's take a look at the Greatest Pan against USD. So we've got the Greatest Pan against USD and then Euro USD. So these are the last two. If you have any questions, if you have any that you want me to go through, type it in the chat room now, and then at the end of the Euro USD, I will get through them. So yesterday was bullish. Today looks bullish. Why is that? Let's have a look. So obviously, the Greatest Pound is positive 4.6, USD minus 1.5. USD is kind of in the toilet at this moment in time. Obviously, long-term moves to the upside. We have a very good uptrend. We've seen the first injection of buy pressure, which is really, really good. So we have seen the break of this level. We've seen this. We've kind of seen this, kind of. Not really in the US session though, which is absolutely fine. You don't need to panic because it's going to come back and touch this level at some point. So in fact, let's make it a lot more easy. I don't want this level. I want it to look like this. Cool. So again, if you trade in the Greatest Pound against the yen, don't trade the Greatest Pound against USD. You basically get in the same trade. They're both against the Great British Pound. If the Great British Pound suddenly takes a dump, you're going to hit SL on both. So I would set a alert for 1.26600. If it touches that, and then you get entry confirmation, which is a bullish engulfing candle on the 1 hour or on the 4 hour, whichever one you prefer. Obviously, fundamentals have to be to the upside on the short-term time frame. Then you have your move to the upside on the Greatest Pound against USD. Very, very close to this one. We've seen the move to the upside. Same on the Greatest Pound against the yen, moving to the upside. So possibly a trade later on today on those two pairs. Euro USD hasn't done so well. So Euro USD testing the lows, not really doing much. Yesterday wasn't too great. It was a pin bar. Today probably going to be bullish. Again, it needs to create a higher high and a higher low on the lower time frame. So right now it's still creating lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high. The only way this is going to create a higher high and a higher low is if it breaks this high here. So the bearish momentum has not been broken yet. That's what you need to watch out for. Can get excited with it moving up, but really it has to break. And then more than likely, around about 85% of the time, retest its level in some way, shape, or form. And then you have a potential, only a potential, not a guaranteed, that's going to move to the upside. Obviously, it helps if you've got technical and fundamental bias as well, and you have patience on your side. So, does it make sense fundamentally? Yes, the euro is a positive 7, the USD is a minus 2.1. Medium term, we have the euro minus 0.2, the USD minus 1.2. Long term, we have Euro positive 0.3, USD minus 2.4. So every single time frame, Euro is killing it against USD. So that's why the Euro against USD, I predict, is going to move to the upside. Now, does anyone have any questions? Anything that they want to go through? Any pairs? I'll just give you all a second. And then if not, I'm going to update everything, get back to everyone, get back on the Discord, and go for everyone's messages. My apologies to everyone. I am new to this group. Where can start to understand the basics of trading system, how you are using it, how can I relate to your insights? So Justin, I have a free course in the Discord. You can message me and I'll send it to you. Simple as that. And yeah, that's basically like 2 hours of me just telling you everything that I know and just like, yeah, it's completely free. So yeah, I can send you that. So send me a message in Discord and then I'll just send it. Cool. No worries, Justin. Okay, guys. So that's it, guys. I shall see you all later on today for the live session where I'll be trading live on YouTube. There was literally no point doing it yesterday because we had FOMC. Again, just you need to know which days are good to trade and which days are bad. That it's a lot better to make no money on those days than lose money on those days. So I would rather only make money on the days that are really, really good, really, really high probability, and cut out the days that aren't really gonna yield me the best results. So there we go. That's the difference between trading and a job. In a job, the more you do, the more you make. In trading, the smarter you are, the more you make. What time will you be live? Sorry, I just joined. So I go live at 2 p.m. on YouTube. I'll share the link and then we'll go from there. So yeah, it'll be nice to have you there, bro. Mike, Nags. Yeah, we've got some new people here. I like it. We've got Justin and Nags. So welcome, boys. Welcome. So yeah, guys, I shall see you all later. I'll upload these now. And then obviously, I hope that you learned something. Justin and Nags, obviously, probably a little bit too much to take in at this moment in time. But after a while, you will get used to it. So take care, guys. Have a good day and bye bye.